Well, good afternoon, brethren. As you know, it's not Sunday, today's Monday. I delayed my weekly vlog from yesterday because I knew that there would be some information contained in the third edition of First Rising, which hit your email boxes this morning. On the face of it, brethren, the instructions and guidance that we've received this morning leads us to hope for a positive and swift return. We've read through the instructions. I've got something like 7 different piles of papers spread across my desk in front of me, all of which give guidance on how to resume lodge meetings. I'm aware that some lodges would want to be meeting after the 18th of July, later this month, or even in August. Personally, brethren, I don't think that's going to happen. The guidance issued by Grand Lodge today is being considered by 48 different provincial Grand Masters, and we in Regional Group 9, which is the southwest region stretching from Hampshire, Wiltshire, right down to the islands of Jersey and Guernsey and Alderney, we're meeting on Wednesday afternoon to consider the guidance and consider the best way forward. There are a large number of questions which have been prompted by the information we've all received today. The first one, I would say to you, the first step we've got to take is that our lodge or hall, Masonic Hall committees have to be 100% sure that their premises are COVID secure. They can't do that overnight, brethren. Well, brethren, these instructions and guidance throw up far too many questions. The questions that have jumped out at me this morning have been around hand cleanliness, hand sanitizers, cleaning of our buildings. How do we social distance within the lodge room? How do we not handle our candidates during the ceremonies? How do we communicate the modes or symbols of recognition to our candidates during those ceremonies? There's no straightforward answer, brethren. These are questions that we as provincial Grand Masters around England, because Wales is still not going to allow Masonic meetings to take place. These are questions that we need to find the answers to, and these are the questions that we will be meeting later this week to discuss. We need to look at all these things. We need to look at the safety of our older or vulnerable brethren. There can be no pressure exerted on older or vulnerable brethren to attend lodge meetings. Only they, brethren, are responsible for their own safety. Okay, so we have a young, fit Freemason whose elderly mother lives with him. He may well decide that he cannot attend for fear of bringing back the virus to his home and passing it on to his older, perhaps more vulnerable parent that lives with him. So it's entirely up to us, brethren, as to how we proceed. We cannot proceed quickly, that is obvious. We must proceed slowly and make sure that we keep each other safe. As I said, there are more questions than answers. The regional group are meeting on Wednesday to discuss these questions and perhaps agree how we can best overcome the obstacles that will inevitably face us in getting back to normal. So, brethren, just to finish, it is positive news. It is the first step, but this will not be a short journey. It will be a longer journey. When I have the answers, I will give them to you. That is a promise from me. Until then, brethren, keep safe, keep well, and keep smiling.